The city had been buzzing for weeks. Headlines screamed, "The wedding of the century," and every magazine cover showcased the dazzling couple Billionaire, the young billionaire heir of India's largest luxury empire, and Ishita Rao, the elegant daughter of a renowned politician. Their marriage was more than love, it was power, wealth, and prestige, neatly tied together with diamond-studded threads. But what no one knew was that Arjun had not chosen Ishita with his heart. Hidden away in the corners of his guarded life was Myra, a quiet woman who had once worked as a florist in one of his hotels. She wasn't wealthy, she wasn't powerful, but she was the only one who ever spoke to him like he was human, not a billionaire trophy. Years ago, they had fallen in love secretly, and for a while, Arjun believed he could fight against his family's expectations. But the Mehras weren't ordinary people. They were empire builders. His marriage wasn't about love. It was about legacy. So, Myra was dismissed from his world, quietly paid off and forced to disappear. Yet fate had other plans. On the wedding day, as hundreds of guests filled the ballroom glittering with chandeliers, Arjun stood at the altar, his face calm but his chest heavy. Cameras flashed, music played, and Ishita walked in, wearing a gown rumored to cost millions. She looked perfect and touchable, and then he saw her, at the very back of the hall, half hidden among the staff arranging flowers. Myra stood trembling, her eyes meeting his. She wasn't supposed to be there, but the hotel where the ceremony was held had called her back to help with the last-minute arrangements. The world froze. In that single glance, every memory of their stolen kisses, late-night laughter, and whispered dreams came flooding back. For the first time, Arjun's mask cracked. The vows began. Ishita recited hers flawlessly, her voice filled with pride. When it was Arjun's turn, he looked down at the ring, then at Myra, and suddenly he couldn't do it. "I'm sorry," he said, his voice echoing through the hall. Murmurs erupted. Ishita's eyes widened in disbelief. His mother's face paled. His father clenched his jaw. But Arjun didn't care anymore. He walked away from the altar, past the gasps, past the cameras, straight to the back of the hall where Myra stood frozen. Reaching her, he took her hand in front of the entire world. "She is the one I love," he declared. Chaos followed. Ishita's family stormed out. The media went wild, and his parents nearly disowned him on the spot. But Arjun didn't flinch. He had built empires, won battles in boardrooms, but for the first time, he was choosing something real. The billionaire wedding didn't end with diamonds, politics, or alliances. It ended with scandal, yes, but also with truth. Because in a world where money could buy anything, Arjun realized the one thing worth fighting for was love. And this time, he wasn't letting go.